Hello, this is Dave Maddock with Maddock Associates. Thanks for joining us here to show you how to use the United Healthcare Provider Directory. So the first thing I'm going to do is open up a web browser. I'm going to go to www.myuhc.com. And then what I'm going to do is go over here to find what I'm looking for. With United, there's two different ways to look up doctors. With most doctors you'll find in this Find Physician Laboratory Facility search, but if you're looking for a mental health provider, it's important you don't use that link. You go down here to the Find a Mental Health Clinician. Pharmacy information's here and dental information's here. So I'm going to go here and click on the Find a Provider link. If you're already a member with United Healthcare, so if you already have your insurance card, you have United Healthcare insurance, you're going to want to go right here and log in. Or register if you're new. When you log in, it will be a lot easier to look up providers. They're going to know what network you're on, and it will show you your claims information. It'll be a lot more valuable. What I'm going to do here is just show you how to use a provider directory assuming you're not a member, or maybe you just signed up for United Healthcare and you don't have your insurance card, or you're in the process of getting set up. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the Find a Physician link here. And it's going to ask you if it's a state exchange or all United Healthcare plans. So this is videos primarily for employees with group insurance through their employer, and so it's not going to be a state exchange. You're going to click on all United Healthcare plans. And then it's important to pick the correct network. So United Healthcare has a whole bunch of different networks. It's important that you look at your employee benefits packet, and it will say on there what network to choose. The most popular is Choice Plus. That's United Healthcare's broadest network. There's also Navigate. Here, Navigate Balance. That is probably the second most popular plan. And then the third most popular plan is the Charter or Charter Balanced. I would say about 80% of the people are going to have the Choice Plus plan. So I'm going to click that one. It's really important, though, that you look at your benefit packet and find the exact network you have. So then what we're going to want to do is customize the location. So I don't know where that zip code came from. I might have been looking up someone else, but I'm just going to search for, let's see, Tacoma, Washington. And click Update Location. Now it's going to know where I'm at. Sometimes if you don't have a location at all, it's just going to give you global searches, which is going to be pretty confusing. Pull up doctors all over the country. So you definitely want to set your location there. And then what you can do, there's two main ways to search. You can type in specific names of doctors, medical groups, or clinic names, or you can narrow it down using these different categories. One word of caution, if you're going to look for a doctor by name, so let's say, for example, you have a specific doctor you always see and you want to just make sure that they're in the network. Make sure that you spell the name exactly correct. It's unfortunate sometimes people don't quite have the name spelling right of their doctor and they'll misspell it, and then it will show that the doctor's not in network, and they end up changing doctors when they didn't need to just because they misspelled their doctor's name. So a quick way, if you're not sure about your doctor's spelling of their name, is to do a quick Google search. If you go to Google, type in the doctor's name and the location, a lot of times Google will find your doctor even if you misspelled it slightly. So that's a little trick we use here all the time. So the first thing I'm going to do, though, is just, let's say I'm looking for a specific type of doctor. I'm going to click on People, and then either primary care or specialist. So let's say I'm looking for a pediatrician for my child. So I would go down here and click on pediatricians, and it's going to pull up pediatricians that are close to the zip code that I'm searching on. And then also what it's going to do is, this is the sort criteria. So by default, it sorts by United Healthcare premium designation. So United Healthcare has a sophisticated way of ranking doctors by quality and efficiencies. And the ones that are tier 1 are going to pull up the highest, and that's going to show that those doctors are high quality and highly efficient. So you can read more if you dig in on the website about how they rate the doctors, but essentially what they're on on the quality spectrum. They're comparing the doctors with their peers. You know, does the doctor's patients do the appropriate tests they're supposed to do for different conditions, or are they going in and getting their physicals? Is the doctors coaching them that way? And the efficiency has to do with you know, how, if they're admitting to the hospital, doing readmissions, brands versus generic. There's a lot of different rules and regulations there on how they figure out that, but that's nice information for you to view about the doctors. You can sort them other ways, just by distance, highest patient rating, or alphabetically as well. So if we wanted to go back and do a different search, what you're going to do is click this back arrow there. That's going to get us back to where we were coming from. And here, let's say we wanted to look at for a medical group. So I want to make sure that multi-care is in the network, and so all of a sudden it's popping up all the different multi-care health systems, showing that it's in network and all the different specialties that goes along with that. So that's good information. You're always looking for this in-network sign. You can look for care by condition too. So if you're not exactly sure what type of doctor you need, but you know what the condition is, so you have the cold or flu, then it's going to be able to point you to doctors that would treat that. And obviously for cold or flu, you just could use any regular primary care doctor, family practice doctor would do for that. If you're a member and you log in, United Healthcare will offer you more options. You can actually view prices that doctors charge for procedures, so you can not only see the doctors, you know, who's in network, the quality, but you can also see the cost of procedures. But you do have to be a member to get that, to get access to that information. I hope this information is useful. Any questions, you can always give us a call. Maddock Associates, it's 800-875-4490. Thanks for joining us.